Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Noelle and I review and unbox mostly subscription boxes. Today I have a great bi-monthly subscription that has been sent to me for review called teapraylove. And in case you couldn't already guess, indeed they do send tea in their subscriptions, although for the past year or so they have also had a coffee option for both their Premier and Petite boxes, which I think is great for someone like me. You love tea, you love coffee, but you might drink coffee a little bit more if it's kind of part of your daily routine. The Pray Love part is covered by some lovely wellness and self-care items, and again it is every other month, and I love bi-monthly subscriptions because it gives your budget a little bit of a break, but it also allows you to really enjoy and use the products before you get another box of goodies. I do have a referral code for you. It is Noelle15. That will save you 15% on either of those boxes, Premier or Petite. The Premier box obviously has a little bit more in terms of products or sometimes the quantities of tea or coffee, as well as a lovely self-care book or journal. And then the Petite box has a little bit less in terms of the products or smaller sizes and does not usually include that book, but both are fantastic options. The Premier boxes are $39.95 plus $6.95 in shipping, and the Petite boxes are just $29.95 plus shipping. And again, I will put all of that information for you in the description box below, but let's go ahead and dive into this lovely July box. Now, if you are new to my channel, I unbox all kinds of subscription boxes, mostly lifestyle boxes like this one, but I also do books, beauty, jewelry, travel, home decor, and the very occasional dash of Disney. So if you enjoy unboxings, particularly subscription boxes, I hope that you'll consider subscribing to my channel and hitting the notification bell, and that way you will find out whenever I post new videos, which is usually at least once a day, if not twice, whenever I announce giveaways. And there is always a subscriber appreciation giveaway going on where you look for secret passwords in some of my videos, and of course you'll also find out whenever I go live. As always, if you are already subscribed, thank you so much for being here and welcome back. Here is our little product pamphlet that they put together for us every other month, which I definitely appreciate. You can see inside there is a lot of information. They tell us about all of the products that are included and the variations that would be in the Petite boxes versus the Premier boxes versus the tea and the coffee boxes. When you do first sign up, they ask you what your preferences are in terms of tea. If you like black tea, green tea, white tea, I like them all personally. Or of course, if you want to sign up for the coffee box. They also ask your skin type, which I think is so awesome. They go to that level of customization. There's not always options for every single kind of skin, whether it's oily, dry, or combination, but I do think it is really nice, and they do try to work with those preferences as much as possible depending on the availability of products. So let me put this up in front of me so that I can tell you all about it as we get into our box of loveliness. I usually get the coffee box, but I think that this month for July they actually sent me a tea, so I'm kind of excited about that because for a long time here on my channel I said, you know, I have so much tea, I have such an abundance of tea. Tea is a very popular product to send in lifestyle boxes. That's why I've never really done a tea subscription specifically for a long-term basis, but I've actually gone through a lot of my tea. I've enjoyed a lot of iced tea this summer, and I do love kind of winding down at the end of the day with a tea. So we got some tea from Oliver Pluff and Company out of Charleston in a lovely tin, and it is a white tea. I love me some white tea. It's in white peony. That sounds so good. 20 tea bags, and I do appreciate, I like loose leaf tea and the whole action of steeping the tea, but I also love the ease of a tea bag as well, in case you don't need to make an entire pot, for example. So it looks like this is an additional featured tea that is in the Premier boxes, which I'm super excited about. This has a value of $14, and this is a little message from the owner. It says, Oliver Pluff is an all-American company preserving the tradition of time-honored teas and early American coffee blends. The tradition of tea and coffee spans American history in its entirety. Our teas and coffees honor this history through flavors, ingredients, and more. A cup of Oliver Pluff tea or coffee is a toast to superior quality of ingredients and a tribute to the American story. We would love to share a cup of history with you. Oliver Pluff is a veteran-owned small business. That is nice to know. I don't think I've ever gotten their tea in a nice tin like this. I've definitely got it in little pouches, but this is a very nice tin because it keeps it nice and fresh. And I didn't realize that they also did coffee. So if you had the coffee Premier box, you also got an Oliver Pluff coffee. So I think that's really neat. All right. Let's see. Let me see if I can find our actual, I think there's an ice pack in here that was supposed to, there was an ice pack in there to keep one of the contents, keep it cool. I'm not sure. It's been very hot here, so mine might have still gotten a little bit melty, but I do appreciate they put that in here. This is not the other featured tea, but this is something I am so excited about, you guys, because it is a river birch candle. Now, I've gotten other river birch candles in other boxes. They are amazing. They have such a great scent. Very simple packaging, but this one is sea salt and citrus, which are like two things that I absolutely love. You guys know I love fruity scents. I especially love citrus scents because they're so fresh, and I also love anything sort of beachy. Usually when something says that it has a sea salt scent, it's just kind of like fresh and nice and airy. So I'm very excited about this. Let's see what it smells like. It smells amazing is what it smells like. So this has a $15 value, seems well worth it. It says our sea salt and citrus evokes the churn of the sea, wrapping the water, sand, and salt together into a clean and ozonic scent. Top notes of lemon, orange, and fresh ozone give way to a heart of briny sea salt and a hint of jasmine. Light musk balances the woody violet and cedar in the base. I'm not smelling the violet and the cedar, in all honesty. I'm just smelling that sea salt scent mostly, maybe a little bit of the citrus. But it is so, so good. So I love getting a candle in a subscription box. It does not matter what time of year, especially a nice fresh candle that's perfect for summer going into early fall. So I am very excited about that. And that is something that came in all of the boxes. So here is our other featured tea that we got. So we got some tea drops, which is great, you guys. These are so easy to use. It says this has a $1.50 value, I guess. So it says from the owner, Sashi Chandran started tea drops in 2015 because she was looking for an environmentally friendly, convenient, yet high-quality tea experience that simply didn't exist. By making an assortment of bagless, organic, whole leaf teas, Tea Drop sheds 15% less waste than traditional tea bags. So it just looks like this. So we got a white tea vanilla, it looks like. Tea Drops has become a favorite among new and experienced tea drinkers alike and is proud to support a female-forward supply chain. We support fair trade, organic harvesting, and all our teas are kosher certified. With every box we sell, we donate a year's supply of clean water through the Thirst Project. I love the give back story for sure. So that is really cute. We got 2 of those, which is awesome. So just $1.50, but they're so easy to use. You just drop them into the water, and then it's very obvious that there is a lot less waste, even with these little individual packages. Great for travel for sure. So we also got, this is so cute, a honeybee and lavender tea bag tidy. Now, obviously, this was only in the tea boxes. The coffee boxes got a honeybee and lavender or blue butterfly spoon holder with a $5 value. This has a $4.50 value. It looks like ceramic, but it is actually plastic, so you don't have to be too gentle with it. It says this teapot-shaped tea bag tidy is the perfect place to rest your spoon or used tea bag. Keep your used tea bags looking all nice and tidy, as no one likes a mess. I could not agree more. And of course, I love anything with a bee theme. I just love bees. I think it's a great idea, especially when you're often using honey to sweeten your tea. So this is the product that cooling ice pack was trying to keep cold. So it looks like it actually still may have melted a bit, but that's all right. It's from Supplant, and it is a dark chocolate. It's crafted by Chef Thomas Keller, so the origin is Venezuela. So yes, they were very smart to put a little ice pack in there. Hopefully that helped it before I was able to bring it into my house, and then it's been pretty cool, I think, in my house for the most part. So this has a $6.99 value. It says the Supplant company is introducing sugars from fiber to the chocolate bar market with the launch of its milk and dark chocolate bars into retail. The bars, which contain less than half the sugar of traditional ones, have a lower glycemic response and feature cocoa beans sourced from Venezuela. These handcrafted small batch chocolate bars were developed in collaboration with Chef Thomas Keller, who is a very famous chef. So, and I love dark chocolate, so I'm very happy that I got the dark chocolate option. I'm sure it's good. Might not look pretty, just in case it did melt a little bit in transit, but that is okay. And again, I do really appreciate that they tried to prevent that, but I love that they didn't just like wait and be like, we're not going to send chocolate until, you know, we're not going to send chocolate until like the cooler months, like, because we need chocolate year round, right, you guys? All right, here is something kind of goes with the bee theme, honestly. This is from the Naked Bee. Now, I don't think I've ever gotten it in this full size, which is really, really nice. It is a moisturizing sunscreen with an SPF of 30, which is the SPF that I usually use like on a daily basis. So it has a $14.99 value. A summer box must have this SPF 30 vitamin C enriched moisturizing sunscreen, applies smooth like a lotion, and has the signature orange blossom honey scent. Yes, that sounds so good. It says, wear it in the sun for broad spectrum UVA and UVB protection on your precious skin. I absolutely need that. I've been out in the sun a lot and the summer is not over. I know a lot of you are rushing towards fall, but you know, we need to wear sunscreen year round, especially for someone like me who does live in pretty sunny climes. Let's see, looks like we've got a little extra in here. What could this be? So this is the Pyeongchang Black Tea Time Reverse Eye Cream Mini that has a $6.99 value. So the value in these boxes, you guys, is so fantastic. And you can see how you get a great tea. In this case, we got 2 different companies, as well as some lovely self-care items. So this is what this one looks like. So kind of like very Asian inspired packaging. It says this scent-free eye cream is infused with fermented black tea and paper mulberry extracts to revitalize the under eye area and reduce the appearance of wrinkles and fine lines. It's further enriched with shea butter, macadamia seed oil, hyaluronic acid, and ceramide to nourish and moisturize fatigued skin. That all sounds fantastic. I need to start using more eye creams. I've been starting to notice some stuff going on, although I also really love to share eye creams with my friends and my family and my no-bots. So this is a great item for sure. And then I think that is everything that we got in our boxes. So we got the tea drops, we also got the Oliver Pluff, and we both got lovely, lovely white tea flavors. We got the Naked Bee Orange Blossom Moisturizing Sunscreen. This is what I'm really excited about. That little eye cream mini, the River Birch Sea Salt and Citrus 8-ounce soy candle, so nice size soy candle, which I'm really excited about. And also really excited about, I'm very excited about this box, you guys, a dark chocolate bar. I'm super duper excited about that. And finally, we also got our little tea bag tidy in the shape of a teapot. If you got the coffee box, you got a cute little spoon. And then it looks like for the Petite Boxes also got additional tea drops or a Simpson and Vale loose leaf tea instead of the Oliver and Pluff. And then the coffee medley came in the coffee boxes as their additional for the Petite, but if you got a Premier coffee box, you got Oliver Pluff as well. So before I show you our lovely book for the Premier boxes, both coffee and tea, let me read our July message from Chinwe, the owner. So there's a quote from Louise Hay that says, "The door to your heart and to your dreams opens inward." It says, dreams in every sense of the word can hold so much meaning. They can reveal our deepest desires. They can allow us to relive a moment. They can even tell us something about our innermost self, a lesson yet to be learned or a path yet to be taken. This summer, I urge you to meditate on your dreams and what they may speak to you. May this month bring you revelation, clarity, and sunshine. So I like that. And so I'm kind of getting a little bit of the dream theme there, especially with that black tea time reverse eye cream. So this is where the theme gets driven home. Oh, this is nice. So sometimes they have printed up a special bookmark for us with a nice silky tassel. This time we got some little page clips, which I think is really, really cool. So I love that. That's so sweet. So they didn't even like include that, but they're basically like fancy little paper clips that you can use as bookmarks. And we got 3 of them, so you can maybe mark your favorite passages as well, so you can copy them down for later. We got a Sweet Dreams journal, which I think is really sweet. So prompts and rituals to record, decode, and reflect on the meaning behind your dreams. So that is what that message was all about for the most part. Let me go ahead and read to you about this. It has a $14 value. $14.99 value. Wander through the wild dreamscape inside your mind with this journal as your trusty guide. The writing prompts, exercises, and quotes in this colorfully illustrated book are designed to help you decode the whispered messages and subtle signs you receive as you sleep. Each page is a new surprise with plenty of space to write, inspiring and motivating you to use the wisdom of your dreams to create a happier, healthier, more joyful life. Now, you guys know I am terrible about journaling. However, I do have quite an interest in dreams and what they mean. I used to have one of those books that would tell you, you know, what different dreams signified. But most of the time, my dreams were so unique that I couldn't like look them up in an index to be like, well, what does that mean? Like, even last night, I had a really weird dream about like a friend that I haven't seen in a really long time, and I have no idea what it means. But it would definitely be cool for me to actually write it down and then go back to it a little bit later, especially if something happens in real life. I'm like, oh, that's that's what my dream was warning me about, I think. So, says unlock the meanings behind common themes and symbols, connect to the wisdom of ancestors, spirits, and guides who appear in your dreams. Try out lucid dreaming to control your dreamscape. I've definitely experienced lucid dreaming. It is a trip to know that you're dreaming. Incorporate crystals, herbs, and essential oils into your sleep rituals. Probably won't do that, but I can see how aromatherapy and just like the sense of smell could sort of trigger certain ideas and thoughts. It says ask your dreams questions and record the answers. Daydream as you color and draw mindfully, and discover more restful, rejuvenating sleep. So I do love how like illustrated it is. It's kind of got those celestial borders going on. Let's see, there's some prompts on one side and then plenty of journaling space on the other. So this is something just because dreams do sort of inspire me. We've got dream healing for the chakras and some adult coloring pages even, so you can doodle and not even have to write that much. So this might be one that I kind of hold on to for a little bit longer and maybe keep by my bed to reach for when I have an unusual dream, instead of sort of voice texting a message to myself that I never look back at. Let me know in the comments below if you engage in your dreams, if you record them, the really unusual ones, if you're interested in what your dreams mean, if you if they make you feel like you're a little bit psychic sometimes. So I actually thought this was really fun in terms of our book for the month of July, August. I'm really looking forward to the next one. I'm very excited to get some white teas because I haven't had any for a while. So a vanilla white tea, and then this one just sounds so good to me, a white peony. The candle, of course, very exciting. The sunscreen, the chocolate, things that will get used in my house. And that's something else I love about subscription boxes, when I receive things that I know aren't just going to add to clutter. They're things that I will use in my daily life. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up. I would really, really appreciate it. And check out some of my other videos. I have all kinds of different boxes that I open here on the channel, and I would love to have you be a part of our family. I'll see you all very, very soon in my next unboxing.